What's up, YouTube? Timus here. Now, here is my opening slash streaming segment where I talk about films that are coming out this week, whether it be theaters, streaming, etc. Alright, of course, the big film we got out this week is, of course, Spider Man Across the Spider-Verse, which I am super pumped about. Gonna be seeing it tomorrow night. Cannot wait to see it. I'm hoping it's good. I really liked the first Spider-Verse movie. I had a fun time with it, so I'm hoping this one is as good. Reviews, by the way, has been terrific. Let me, because that's right now the film's Rotten Tomato score is about, let me see, Across the Spider-Verse, Rotten Tomato is pretty much holding a 94% Rotten Tomatoes, and they're even like early critics are saying this is one of the best movies of all time. Uh, they're saying like it's the Empire Strikes Back of Spider-Man films, so I this could be interesting to see. I'm hoping I'll enjoy it as much as the first film because that first film was super awesome. So can't wait to check out the second one. All right. So also out this week, we got the horror film The Boogeyman. Now in The Boogeyman, a high school student, Sadie Harper, and her little sister Sawyer are reeling from the death of their mother, devastated by his own pain. Their father, Will, a therapist by profession, gives them neither the support nor the affection they try to claim from him. When a desperate patient shows up unexpectedly at their home asking for help, they bring in a terrifying entity that preys on the family, feeds on their greatest suffering. And I've been actually hearing some mixed things about it. I'm actually really intrigued by this. It looks really creepy. This movie. If you guys don't know, this movie was originally supposed to be an HBO, not an HBO, a Hulu release. But they, of course, just like Evil Dead Rise, they decided to switch it from a streaming release to a theatrical release. So I'm hoping it's really good because the previews does look really creepy. So hopefully it can be good. And it's based on a Stephen King story, so that's cool too. All right. Also out, we got the film Past Lives. Now, Past Lives is from A24, and in it, Nora and Hae Sung, two deeply connected childhood friends, are rest apart after Nora's family immigrates from South Korea. Decades later, they are reunited for one fateful week as they confront destiny, love, and the choices that they make in life. That make a life. And the reviews for this coming out Sundance is terrific. They're even saying like it could maybe be an early Oscar contender too. It looks like it could be really intriguing. It looks cute, charming. So hopefully it could be interesting to check out. Alright, also out we got a film now a couple of stuff we got on streaming. First up we got Shooting Stars, which is the inspiring origin story of a basketball superhero reveals how LeBron James and his childhood friend became the number one high school team in the country, launching James's breathtaking career as a four-time NBA champion, a two-time Olympic gold medalist, and the NBA all-time leading scholar. It's directed by Chris Robinson, who directed ATL, the New Edition story. And the preview for this looks really interesting. I mean, you got Caleb McLaughlin from Stranger Things is in this. Um, the story aspect sounds interesting. I mean, really interesting, like a film about LeBron. So I think that could be interesting to check out. So I'm intrigued to see this one. All right. Now, also, we got Reality, which also premieres on Max and HBO. Is about former American intelligence specialist is given the longest sentence for the unauthorized release of government information to the media about Russian interference in the 2016 U.S. elections via an email operation. And Sydney Sweeney, I mean, I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but I've been hearing great things about City Swing. I think it looks terrific in that. So when I get a chance to, I gotta give this one a go. It does look really interesting. Also, out coming to VOD, that is, we got Buddy Games Spring Awakenings. Faced with their biggest challenge yet, the gang sets out to honor a lost friend, only to find themselves in the middle of where it all began, spring break, where they learn their old school ways of partying hardly compete with today's generation. The film also features the likes of Dan Begadar, Kevin Dillon, Josh Duhamel, James Roy Rodriguez, Nick Swartzen, Lachin Monroe, and Jennifer Goodman, with Jensen Ackles. Now, this is also Josh Duhamel is the director of this, and the first film was not so great in my opinion, and the sequel for this looks terrible. I mean, I did not really care much for the trailer. It looks pretty generic. I mean, I like the cast of off. I like Nick Swartzen. I like Josh Duhamel, but yeah, I mean, this does not look all that great in my opinion. All right, also out coming. Now we get also on Prime Video. We got Medallion. To save his brother from the hands of Nagos and Medallion, Rada gathers a team to raid the kidnappers in Colombia. Now, this actually features Mike Tyson in it, so that's going to be interesting to see. I mean, I like Mike Tyson. You know, he was pretty good at playing himself in The Hangover, so really nice to see him doing some more acting gigs here. But yeah, the trailer does look pretty does look stupidly fun, but I should give this one a go. All right. Also, now on Prime Video, we also got Shining Happy People, Duggar Family Secrets, which of course it's actually a docuseries. I forgot it was a docuseries. But of course it's just a docuseries about like the whole Duggar family and everything. So I'm not more interested in that. All right. Also out this week, we got a movie called Pedro Pio, which stars Shia LaBeouf and is directed by Abel Ferrari, who directed Bad Lieutenant, Pasolini, Siberia, and King of New York. And the film takes place in World War One, where World War One has ended, and Italian soldiers, broken but victorious, are returning to the impoverished village ruled by wealthy Lano. And events surrounding the first free election in Italy threaten to tear the village apart. Pedro Pio struggles with his own personal demons, ultimately emerging from his spiritual anguish to become one of Catholicism's most venerated figures. And the preview does look pretty interesting. I mean, of course, you do got Shia LaBeouf, who, despite him being, a whack job, Shia LaBeouf is a terrific actor. You know, whether you talk about him doing stuff like American Honey, Honey Boy, I mean, the guy's been some really terrific stuff over the past 7 years, so I'm intrigued to check this one out. And Abel Ferrara is a really good director too, so this is going to be interesting to see. Alright, there's also a film called Rise coming out, was an uplifting story of resistance set in the dance world. Rise tells the story of a young ballet dancer whose life is upended when she suffers a career-draining injury that catches her boyfriend cheating on her. As she begins her physical and emotional rehabilitation, she finds solace in friends, a new love, and a new contemporary dance troupe. So that could be interesting. I mean, definitely, having a bit of like a step up vibe there. So could be a dream to check out. All right. We also got a horror thriller called Follow Her. A struggling actress responds to a mysterious classified ad, and she soon finds herself trapped in her new boss's twisted revenge fantasy. And as for the preview for this looks like it'd be really a dream to check out. Looks like there's gonna be some cool twists and turns around. I mean, I haven't really heard of any of the actors' names before, but it can be interesting to see. And we also got something called Unidentified Objects. Peter is an uptight gay dwarf hiding from the world in a lonely apartment. until his upbeat and possibly unhinged neighbor Winona wakes him up to borrow his car. Her destination, what she believes to be the site of an upcoming alien encounter. Desperate for a few bucks and a shot of redemption, he reluctantly sets sets out with her on a border-defying search for the place in the universe. I saw the preview for this one too, and God, it looks terrible. I mean, it does not really tell you if it wants to be a sci-fi film, a straight comedy, some indie drama. I mean, yeah, it looks like a pretty bad film. So yeah. All right, we also got something called Montreal Girls, which is a Canadian film. A young Middle Eastern student explores Montreal's vibrant underground subcultures and thrilling nightlife. He soon begins a tumultuous relationship with three women who shatter his perspective and show him his destiny. And the preview for this looks okay, I guess. I don't really know much for the actors in this, but it looks like it could be really cute and charming. All right, we also got a movie called Simulant, which stars Robbie Amell, Jordana Brewster, who's also in Fast X, Sam Worthington, and Chung-Chi himself, Simu Liu. And here's what the film's about. A humanoid AI's attempt at winning a grieving widow's heart puts him in the path of a government agent trying to stop the rise of machine consciousnesses. Boy, that does not sound like Terminator at all, right? Definitely looks a little bit Terminator-ish like here. So, yeah, I mean, I saw the preview for this, and it looks pretty terrible. It just looks like a Terminator ripoff. Does not look all that great. I mean, I like Simu Liu, but come on, what are you doing here? But hey, at least he's in Barbie coming out, so that's cool, I guess. Oh, we also got something called Coco, a Red Dog Story. And an ordinary dog's good fortune and ability to connect with people's catapults him to movie stardom and leaves a legacy for helping shelter dogs. I saw the preview for this one too. This is actually supposed to be from Australia, and it actually looks really cute. I mean, it looks really interesting. I mean, I like good movies about dogs, so it could be interesting to see. I mean, I'm getting a bit of like a boat vibe or maybe a dog's purpose vibe here. So who knows? Hopefully, it could be something good. We also got Concerned Citizen about a man who decides to improve his neighborhood by planting a tree on his street, which triggers a sequence of events leading to the arrest of an Eritrean immigrant. I mean, I don't know too much about this film, but it sounds like it could be interesting to check out. So hopefully, it could be good. All right, now here are the TV stuff that's premiering. Premiering today, we got iCarly season 3 returning to Paramount Plus, which I've mentioned this before. I'm not like the world's biggest iCarly guy. You know, I was more of a Drake and Josh or Victorious or Zoe 101 guy back in the days. But I actually appreciate iCarly. I mean, Miranda Cosgrove, she's really good. Jeanette McCurry, I mean, obviously she's not coming back for it. I really have a hard time imagining she's ever coming back, but so I mean, season 3 actually looks really funny. I mean, I really love how I mean, let's be for real. It's really interesting to see how they're really making the iCarly gang more like grown up, and they were, and I mean, come on, where else would you hear Carly from iCarly just cursing a little? So I'm looking forward to see where they're gonna take season 3 at. All right. We also got Queen of the Universe premiering on Paramount Plus. Searching for Soul Food premiering on Hulu. Some Australian series called Deadlock coming to Prime Video. We got With Love coming to Prime Video. Joe Pickett season 2 coming to Paramount Plus. We also got, and last but not least, we got The Idol coming to HBO and Max. And of course, what else to say about this? It's getting trampled by critics, which I'm still disappointed about. But I'm still interested in seeing it nonetheless. I like A24. It's from the same makers of Euphoria. You got The Weeknd, Lily Rose Depp is in this. I'm hoping I enjoy it, but Yeah, the reviews just has not been kind to it, but we'll see what happens there. Anyway, let me let you guys. Which of these films and shows are you interested in? Are you interested in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse? Are you interested in reality, The Boogeyman? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Henry signing off.